So, Mr. Okada, Kazuchika, I can't really say his first name too well, but Okada himself, the Rainmaker, is leaving New Japan. This is it. This is big news. So, the most sought out Japanese wrestler in the last, let's say, 10 something years has been Okada. Mr. Rainmaker himself. This guy here is one of the biggest stars in New Japan history. Shinsuke, Tanahashi, all of them were the top guys in New Japan for at one period of time. At one point, New Japan had him, had Kenny Omega, had AJ Styles, like some of the top stars you see today. New Japan had all of them, even the Young Bucks to a certain extent before AEW and WWE took them, or says AEW fruition. But Okada was one of the guys that's been in New Japan for the longest. Now he's leaving. So what does this mean? It means a lot of bad for New Japan. It means a lot of bad. And what I mean by a lot of bad, it means that that New Japan has to really develop a new star, like the next Okada, immediately, because you're losing your top ace. And then you got Tanahashi, who's about to be in a executive president role, so he won't be doing too much wrestling as he used to, and it's a mess. It's a mess in New Japan right now. I think New Japan thought since they got Tanahashi as president, he could talk to Okada to stay, and it looked like that didn't work. It actually made things worse. We don't know. Okada won't throw New Japan under the bus, though. He's not going to be like a Kota Ibushi, talk bad about a company and stuff like that. And I think Ibushi has problems anyway. So, anywho, let's talk about it. For New Japan, what does this mean? It means New Japan really don't have to focus on these new guys and develop them real quickly. And it would have made sense if Okada left next year, and if that was the thing that he wanted to do. But Okada's not stupid. He wants to continue his legacy somewhere else. Where he needs to go, and this is the last point I want to get to, he needs to go to WWE, but where he's going is AEW. I think he's going to go to AEW. I think he's going to have a relationship with AEW and New Japan where he could go back and forth. That might be the only reason. Plus, it helps him out to be close to his wife and his newborn baby he just had recently. I think not last year, but the year before. I could be wrong. So he's going to go to AEW. He needs to go to WWE. That's my opinion. I think WWE would be the better place for him. I think it'd be the greater place for him. He'll be on a big stage. No shit, Triple H would treat this man like the superstar he is, and it will work. Especially that Rainmaker. That Rainmaker at a WrestleMania and the crowd go nuts for it. That's awesome. Yeah, he has that big match feel. Okada does. But he's going to go to AEW. I think he's going to go to AEW just like Will Ospreay, and it's going to be easier for him to go back and forth home. And that's where AEW has the benefit, where they allow these wrestlers to go back and forth to their homes and stuff like that. And they can take a period of time because Tony Khan doesn't care about storylines or booking, so they can just go there and make their money and go back and forth, which, if that's what he wants to do, that's what he wants to do. But he needs to go to WWE. But this is a big news. I didn't like I said, you telling me Okada would be leaving New Japan, it's like, what the fuck? I didn't see that coming. Like, literally, that threw me off. So yeah, I don't have nothing to say other than New Japan better figure out what they need to do, because they're losing they lost Will Ospreay and Okada. Come on now. That's not good. Even though they're going to AEW and they might have a joint back and forth, that's still not good, because you don't have them on your main show no more. Your shows are not going to be selling out because Okada's not on the bill or Ospreay not on the bill. Ospreay's getting to that Kenny Omega level, and now he's leaving, and that's sad. So, but as always, guys, like and subscribe. Peace. Have a Johnson day. Comment below. Let me know what you think about Mr. Okada going to WWE or AEW, more so AEW. So.